We have more seats on the other side. There are too many of you here. Some of you have to sit over there. We need some of you to go across the other side. You can't hold in this front pew. We have the front pew that's empty. So can you come in line with your clap, please? Thank you. The second pew has too many persons. You all can't sit here. The front is empty. While we are going to proceed now with the singing of the school song. Miss Oakley, are you here? Can we ask Esther and Lashana please to come forward? Miss Oakley is not yet here, so Esther and Lashana, can you come and lead us in the singing of the school song?
Let's turn to the opening sentences. We gather to give thanks to you, O Lord. We will sing your praises for all creation.
And rejoice in your steadfast love.
You have created us, O Lord, and made us for yourself.
In you we become everything you have made us to be.
Please turn to the hymn. We gather together to ask the Lord's blessing. Let us pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, you create life on the earth on which we dwell and breathe into it new life and living. Graciously, you empower us with knowledge and skills to aid one another as we live out our life on this earth. Bless our gathering this day as we recall your grace and kindness to these young ones. And let's celebrate the endings and beginnings of the opportunities you provide. Empower us all to live lives worthy of the calling you offer, that we may strengthen one another and your grace as we walk together with you through this life. In Christ Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
We invite us all to participate by making the responses in the Thanksgiving prayer. Let us pray. Let us give thanks for all God's goodness and the wonderful heritage into which we have entered for Jamaica, our island home, the land of our birth.
We give thanks, O Lord,
for the majesty of our hills, the beauty of our valleys, and the flaming loveliness of our gardens.
we give thanks, O Lord,
For the warmth and brightness of our days, and the calm and peace of our countryside. For the rich heritage of our people, coming from many races, and yet one in purpose, in achievement, and in destiny, and for the dignity of labor and the service given by every citizen of our land. For freedom, just laws, and our democratic way of life. For our parents, teachers, religious and other leaders, and all those who in every walk of life are helping to prepare us for responsible citizenship, and for all those who are giving voluntary service in the public interest. For the poets, artists, and thinkers, and all who create in us the vision of a new and a better society. For our godly heritage, the example of Jesus Christ, and the sacrifices of our fathers in the faith. We invite now our acting principal, Mrs. Marsha Ford Bryan, who will bring us introductions and remarks.
Welcome to Morant High School's Valedictory Service, class of 2023, under the theme, Follow Your Passion, Live Your Purpose. Let me join in and echo the sentiments of Nelson Mandela, where he says, "There is no passion to be found playing small in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to learn." Morant High School aims at ensuring that we produce globally competitive and relevant individuals who will contribute significantly in all spheres of life. We are positive that we have and will continue to impact the world around us. Today we celebrate another milestone and we give to society another cohort of trainable citizens with creative minds who are poised for greatness, success, and excellence. Today we celebrate with our stakeholders, and we take time out to specially recognize some of whom are among us. Bishop the Reverend Christine Benguche, our board chair, president of the Jamaica Methodist District, and master of ceremony for this afternoon's function. Other members of the board of management, and there are persons among us who are wearing two hats at the moment. Reverend Dr. Seabird McCannell, our school's chaplain, Reverend Dr. Wayne Ford McFarlane, our guest preacher. We also have with us Superintendent of Methodist Schools, Mrs. Angela Stenich, the staff of Morant High School academic and non-academic staff, Morant High School Alumni President, Mr. Bertram Anderson, representing all chapters, the New York chapter, the Atlanta chapter, Toronto, and Jamaica. Our PTA President, Mrs. Claudette Basco. The security force, particularly our school resource officers, headed by Sergeant Gordon and Constable Douglas. Our Carpe Diem Nation, local and abroad, including those viewing online through live stream. Principals from our prominent feeder schools, our parents, friends, and well-wishers. Thank you for being with us this afternoon on such a splendid occasion. To our school leaders, class of 2023, by no means least but thought it best to leave you for last, and I want you to listen attentively. Today we celebrate with you our class of 2023, and we remind you that you are not at all ordinary. And so we hold you accountable to have a purpose in life. Purpose does not mean merely having a job, because you can have a job and still be unfulfilled. Find your passion and work at perfecting it. Make meaningful impact on life and change the world for good. Leave your mark and be that change that makes a difference. Life does not last forever, so ensure that while you are in your season, you make full use of it. Have no regrets in life and assume a positive attitude in all situations. I leave with you Psalm 103, 15 to 16. The life of mortals are like grass. They flourish like a flower of the field. The wind blows over it, and it is gone, and its place remembered no more. In other words, man's life blooms like a beautiful flower in the field, and within seconds, a gust of wind blows it away, and it is gone. Life is beautiful, but it does not last forever. We look to you to accomplish what we could not, and we believe that with the solid foundation that you have garnered here at Morant High School, the school of all opportunities, the school of choice, you will never cease to amaze us. Continue to soar high, class of 2023. Continue to make us proud. And we end with our chant wherever we go. Remember, carpet diem all the way. Carpet? Yeah! Carpet? Yeah! Carpet? Yeah! God bless us all. Enjoy the day's festivities.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Ford-Burnham. And as we note on the order, we are going to proceed on announce with the greetings I just indicate as we have here. Representative from the Ministry of Education, Youth and Information, Region 2. Representative from the Jamaica Methodist District, Mrs. Angela Stennett, Superintendent of Methodist Schools. Our Parent Teachers Association, Mrs. Claudette Basco. And we invite you to come in that order. Is our representative here from the Ministry of Education, Region 2. Alright, perhaps he has not yet arrived. So we're going to be inviting our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Angela Stennett, followed by our PTA President.
Master of Ceremony, Bishop Christine Kennedy, assisted by the school chaplain, the Reverend Dr. Siebert Buchanan, the Reverend Dr. Wakefield McFarlane, our guest speaker this afternoon, and the Secretary of the Jamaica District Conference, Chairman of the school board, Bishop Christine Wooden Benji, and all other members of the board present. His Worship Mayor Hubert Williams, representatives from the Ministry of Education, principal, and all other members of staff, academic staff, and senior staff, and administrative staff, special invited guests, parents, well-wishers. Good afternoon. It is my pleasure to bring you greetings as the superintendent of Methodist schools. And even as I say hello to you graduates, there is something I want to leave with you. Your theme, follow your passion, live your purpose. There is no doubt that you have been doing just that. Indeed, what I'm going to do is what I'm going to get there, and then you focus. That is, you kept the present alive. I'm going to ask you to take 1 minute, it's less than a minute, to look at that video. In heaven, you have a Father, and He's simply waiting for you to look to Him so that He can come across the sands, walk across fields, kneel by your side, and raise you up and take you to the end of your journey. Follow your passion. Please live your purpose. Thank you, guys.
President of the Alumni, proud parents, ladies and gentlemen, our online viewers, and our reason for being here, the graduating class of 2023. Good afternoon. Today is indeed a joyous occasion as we celebrate the graduating class of 2023. On behalf of the executive and the Morant High School Parent Teachers Association, I extend to you heartfelt greetings. congratulations, graduating class of 2023. You are here. You have made it. We salute you for having successfully completed the first 5 years of high school, which is perhaps the most difficult time of your life. Your resilience and stamina have allowed you to survive a pandemic which disrupted all facets of your life. But here you are today, even stronger. The PTA wants to specially recognize and thank Mrs. Beverly Ayes and Ms. Oakley for collaborating with the PTA with the Mathematics Initiative for Fifth Form students. Students receive at least 2 hours of quality instruction in mathematics every Friday at 3 p.m. for approximately 10 weeks. It was indeed a success as indicated by the data we received. In addition, the PTA contributed to the sports department fundraising activity by purchasing over $35,000 worth of tickets for parents and students to see the fundraising play. Special commendation to our parents who are always there throughout the years and made themselves available, whether it was attending PTA meetings, Founders Day service, participation in this year's Labor Day project on the school compound. And we want to recognize these parents, Mrs. Roderick, Mrs. Nelson, and Stephanie Brown. This year's Teachers' Day token, though delayed, are now on their way. Thanks to the selfless and hard-working teachers. One YouTuber liked the teacher dedication as teacher who walk around the school on their shoulder like a coffin, like there is pallbearer all day. Thanks to Mrs. Ford Bryan and the Board of Management for your leadership and for supporting the work of the PTA by responding to our concerns. Thanks to Mr. Watson and Mrs. Chambers, Fifth Form coordinators who supported us as parents by monitoring our children. Thanks to the guidance counseling department, for supporting the work of the PTA as you assisted in planning parenting workshop. It is believed that people who are passionate or have a devotion or liking for something tends to have more positive outlook on life and overcome life's difficulty through problem solving. Being passionate will also increase your chances of success. I leave with you the advice of a world-renowned motivational speaker, Oprah Winfrey. Forget about the fast lane. If you really want to fly, harness your passion on your calling. Everybody has one. Trust your heart and success will come. It was once said, if you cannot figure out your purpose, figure out your passion. It will lead you right into it. Chris Gardner, best-selling author and entrepreneur, posits, find something that you love to do so much that you can't wait for the sun to rise for you to do it all over again. I want you, graduating class, to develop a passion for learning, to develop a passion to learn more about Jesus. And of course, we want to thank the Almighty for His grace and mercies that He has afforded us throughout these years. Graduating class, as you embark on the next chapter of your life, I urge you to follow your passion and to live your purpose. carpe diem, congratulations, class of 2023. God bless you.
Just to add, thank you, Mrs. Castro, and all those who brought greetings, but to additionally we have from our alumni, we have Mr. Bertram Anderson, who is here with us, and while he comes, immediately following, we have President Ross, our Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, Dr. Michelle Charles, and we will invite you to bring greetings after Mr. Anderson. Ready to her sometime, so you can speak first and then she can speak immediately after you. Mr. Anderson said because she's much more beautiful, he just will step aside and allow beauty to go before. So put your hands together for our invitation.
Board Chairman, Acting Principal, Mrs. Marshall Ford Bryan, Chaplain, Reverend Buchanan, Guest Speaker, Reverend McFarland, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, guardians, the wider community, but most importantly, our graduating class of the Morant Bay School. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, graduates. Good afternoon. Good wave to me. Well, I've had a very crazy day. Today I have 4 graduations in my constituency, and all 4 of them are in different divisions, but it is good to be here today. It is an absolute pleasure to stand before you today as your Member of Parliament and to extend my warmest greetings on this momentous occasion. As we gather here today, we celebrate the remarkable achievements of the graduating class and bid farewell to a group of young minds who are about to embark on a new journey. This valedictory service marks the end of one chapter in your life and the beginning of a new and exciting chapter. Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, my dears. Are you ready for the new chapter of your life? The theme for today's event, Follow Your Passion, Live Your Purpose, is a powerful reminder that success in life is not just about chasing a career that pays well or pursuing a path that society deems as prestigious. Instead, it is about discovering your true calling and pursuing it with all your heart and all your soul. As young people, the world is your oyster, and you have the power to shape your destiny. The future belongs to those who are willing to dream big, take risks, and work hard to achieve their goals. Let me see who's willing to dream big. Take any risks. Reach for the stars and fight for your goals. Good. I know that you possess determination and resilience to overcome any obstacle that comes your way, because you are graduates of the Morant Bay High School. Right? Clap them, please. You are from St. Thomas, and I know that you have everything inside you to allow you to shine. There are several famous people that have graduated from this school, so you know we expect excellence from you. As you move forward in life, I urge you to stay true to your values, remain committed to your goals, and always strive to make a positive impact on the world around you. In closing, I would like to congratulate you once again, class of 2023, on your outstanding achievements. You have made your families, your teachers, the community, and this Member of Parliament, your Auntie Michelle, extremely proud. And I doubt, no doubt,
that you will continue to make a positive difference in the world. I wish you all God's richest blessings, the best in your future endeavors. Please go ahead and follow me on social media. Keep in contact with me. Call my office and let us know if there's anything that we can do to assist you as you go on your journey. I'm truly happy and proud to be a member of Parliament. God bless you all and have a wonderful service.
Alright, Mr. Anderson will come on this later on, but thanks to all who brought greetings. I'm going to be inviting now for us to rise in body and spirit as we sing, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. We invite you to follow immediately and put on each row and not think that's really needed.
I have seen travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in.
He has made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he has set the work in their hearts, so that no one can find out the work that God made from the beginning to the end.
I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life.
And also that every man should eat and drink and work good and call his labor. This is the gift of God.
Verse 14, and we're reading, I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth it, that man should fear before him. Portion of God's word.
Thanks be to God.
And now invite Mr. John Higgins to introduce the guest speaker for today.
Phone charge, it got 2 cards on it. Yes, what kind of rental the lights? Rental the light, it got 2 cards on it.
Distinguished guests, teachers, parents, publishers, fellow school leavers, good afternoon. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our esteemed guest today, the Reverend Dr. Wayne McFarland, Dr. McFarlane's journey of education began at Mitchelltown Primary School, where he laid the foundation for his academic pursuits. He then attended Methodist Secondary School, which is now known as Methodist High School. Continuing his commitment to education, he obtained a diploma in teaching from Paschal Gardens Teachers College. Driven by his passion for ministry, Dr. McFarlane pursued further studies at the United Theological College of the West Indies, where he earned a diploma in ministerial studies. His thirst for knowledge led him to the prestigious University of the West Indies, where he attained a Bachelor of Theology degree, further deepening his understanding of theological concepts. Demonstrating his dedication for his vocation, Dr. McFarlane embarked on a transformative journey at Columbia Theological Seminary, where he successfully completed his Doctor of Ministries degree. This accomplishment reflects his unwavering commitment to his excellence in service. In his present occupation, Dr. McFarlane serves as Secretary of the Jamaican Methodist District Conference and holds the esteemed position of Recording Secretary at the Jamaica Council of Churches. Additionally, he serves as the Superintendent Minister of the Western St. Andrew and Grateful Hill Service within the Jamaica Methodist District. Dr. McFarlane's impact reaches beyond the pulpit, as he is also the co-host of esteemed Methodist radio broadcast, which is known as Life for Our Path, which airs on Sunday at 4:45 a.m. on RJR. He has previously served as the webmaster for the Jamaica Methodist District website, showcasing his proficiency in leveraging information and communications technology, ICT, to advance the church's ministries. Notably, Dr. McFarlane also chaired the Jamaica Methodist District Information and Communications Subcommittee, exemplifying his commitment to fostering effective communication within the church. Beyond his professional achievements, Dr. McFarlane finds joy in his personal life. He is happily married, his beloved wife Fern, and is a proud father of 2 children who bring him immeasurable happiness. It is evident that Dr. Wayford McFarlane's life mission is centered around helping the church to develop meaningful ministries through the integration of information and communications technology. His dedication, expertise, and relentless pursuit of excellence make him a truly inspiring figure. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to the Reverend Dr. Wayford McFarlane as he graces us with his presence and imparts his wisdom upon us today. We are grateful for the opportunity to learn from his remarkable journey and look forward to the insights he will share today. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Benjamin Davis, teacher of music at the Morant High School. He is also the Morant High School choir. I ask you to put your hands together for Mr. Davis as he will lead as a one-man choir.
Good afternoon, everyone. You want any advice? Good advice.
Tired and strong, they were told that he would spare their lives. They would renounce the name of Christ. And one by one, they should move to life. The Son of God, they cannot deny, like a radiant day, quiet singing. I can almost hear their voices ring. I said, allegiance to the Lamb. With all my strength, with all I am, I will sing to honor His command. I said, allegiance to the Lamb. Now the years have come and the years have gone, but the cause of Jesus still goes on. Our time has gone, accounts us all to reject His word and embrace the cross. One by one, let us live one life. Where one died to give us life. But when the trumpet sound on the final day, let us proudly stand and boldly say, I said allegiance to the Lamb. With all my strength, with all I am, I will sing to honor His command. I said allegiance to the Lamb.
Thank you. I can see that you enjoy that one. Pledge allegiance to the flag. We give God thanks this afternoon and greet you in the name of the greatest teacher that has ever lived, and the one who controls the wisdom of this world and who gives life and authority to all of us. I speak of none other than the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I wish to thank Bishop Reverend Christine Berenshire, Chairman of the Board of Governors of Florida High School, for the opportunity to address you on this year valedictory service. Today marks a very important day in the life of the school, but also in the life of you. There's a sense in which we could say a birth has taken place or is taking place. Because when you look at it, after many years of nurturing, you are now being delivered into a new experience, a new understanding of self, a process towards growth and development into what God would have you to be. And so from the context of the teachers and the board of management and your parents, and all those who are very interested they are now releasing you to greatness. How does that sound? Wonderful, I hope so. Yes, we are grateful to God who has been the source of our strength. Along the journey, we have had many who have participated in this process. School, the church, the community, the home, and all other interest groups that have contributed to you being here. And I want you to see this as a very, very important journey and point at which you are doing. So thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity of sharing in this exercise. Let us draw us to prayer. Loving God, we thank you that you have given to us a marvelous opportunity to reflect, to understand ourselves, to seek to fulfill the mission that you have given us, and to build wholesome societies. We pray now that as we listen, we may draw inspiration from what we say, and to commit to being different, to build up ourselves, but also to build community and societies for your name's sake. May the words of my mouth and the meditation of our hearts be accepted in your sight, the Lord our strength and our Redeemer. Amen. I wish to share with you for a few minutes on the topic as you have set out. Follow your passion, live your purpose. Follow your passion, live your purpose. It is based on 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 11 to 16. But I would like you to pay close attention to verse 16, which reads, "Pay close attention to yourselves and to your teaching. Continue in these things, for in doing this, you will save both yourself and your hearers." Philosophers have wrestled with certain questions for generations. And there are three of these questions I want you to listen to. And if you would raise your head a little bit and listen for a few minutes, we'll be long with you. Gentlemen and madam, I would love to see your eyes. Alright, so gentlemen on the left here, raise up man. Let us look at each other. Don't love a talk. Ladies in the front, you know. Let us reason together. So I'm saying that philosophers, people think have wrestled with these questions for generations. These are the questions. Who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? Let me repeat. Who am I? Why am I here? Where am I going? The first question has to do with identity. The second one has to do with purpose. And the third one has to do with destiny. And these are three questions that you need to consider as you stand on the threshold of a new experience, perhaps entering tertiary education or entering the world of work or wherever you may want to go. You need to have a sense of who you are, what you're about, and where your life is going. So I want to direct your attention, guided by your theme, to this first controlling thought. Your passion is necessary for your purpose in life. Your passion is necessary for your support, purpose in life. But what is this passion? I feel that although this is a very good theme, there's an inherent danger in it that we need to just put out there first and foremost. Because a passion can be an intense desire or feeling, such as hate or love. Both of them require passion. You can be very passionate in hating something or someone, and you can also be very passionate in loving something or someone. So we have to be careful where our passion originates and therefore where it is taking us. I want to say this also against the background that there was one man in history, and many others like him, who was very passionate about keeping his nation free of any dilution. And he set about to do what is now called ethnic cleansing, to rid the German society of anybody who was called a Jew. His name was Adolf Hitler. And it is said that throughout his quest, 6 million Jews perished. But we don't even need to think about that so far away from us. We don't need to think about the transatlantic slave trade, where people like you and me were thought of as possessions. And we were used to fuel the economic model of an earlier generation. And because of that, we were reduced to things rather than persons. That philosophy caused people to be so passionate about using others as a stepping stone to their own economic viability and success. That kind of passion we can do now. We want instead to develop another kind of passion that the Merriam-Webster dictionary speaks of: a strong liking or desire for or devotion to some activity, object, or concept. And that's the positive part of the theme. You want to develop a positive desire or liking or devotion for some activity, object, or concept. I want to say to you, try to find that activity, that object, or concept that fuels you with energy and fuels you with love. I I want to recommend to you then the advice given from the Apostle Paul to his protege, Timothy, as he advised him. A young man like yourself, and whoever chose this passage, chose wisely, because this passage from 2 Timothy was directed to a young man, a little older perhaps than yourselves, who was taking up or has taken up charge of a congregation of elders, people who could be his mother and his grandmother. And he was asked to be a leader over these people who could be his mother, his grandmother, his father, and his grandfather. Just like some of you. You are going to grow up, you are going to pursue your careers with your passion. And when you are finished, you may be a doctor, or a lawyer, a minister of religion, or whatever. But you are going to find that the same people who nurtured you, who cradled you, you now become their leader or someone who serves them in that capacity. It takes a great deal of humility and a great deal of love for your work and love for the people that you are going to work with and work for to be able to do that. I remember when I was asked to go back to my little village in the church of Clarendon to be a minister to the people there. There were still people living there who taught me in school, who nurtured me and supported me. But I had to go back to be their minister. And I tell you, it was a great feeling of humility when those persons, one old lady in particular, 80 years old, who looked at me and said, "Pastor, you will never know what I did for me." Because I know that she could be my grandmother. So it takes humility, and I want you to recognize that first of all, and realize the awesome power at your disposal, and how to use it with dignity and humility. So yes, pursue your passion, because your passion will enable you to understand that second question I mentioned earlier, your purpose in life. What are you here for? There's a saying that goes like this: the two most important days in your life is one, the day you were born, and the second, the day you found out why. The day you were born and the day you found out why. That answers the question of purpose. What has God placed you here to do? What has God given you those abilities that you have to do with it? Because it is never ever for yourself alone. It is for some higher design, some wiser design. So Timothy was called to do that, and Paul recognized that this young man had it in him to be a transformational leader, someone who would change society and affect people for good. And so he took him under his wings to guide him. He told him, verse 16, pay close attention to yourself and to your teaching. You have been taught not just the formal educational requirements that the Ministry of Education prescribed, but you were given, directed into having values that guide you for life, values that are not necessarily seen in the classroom or produced from instruction, but rather that silent side of you that speaks to integrity who you are as a person on the inside. There's a saying that goes like this: integrity is who you are when no one is watching. Can you be trusted to be yourself everywhere you go? To maintain that person that you are and to fulfill your mission and your purpose in life. So, what I'm commending here is what Paul was commending to Timothy: a life of godliness. Pursue a life of godliness that will enable you to have the requisite humility and dignity to do what you are called to do in service to humanity. Timothy was guided in that fashion. And let me share another wise saying from someone else. An educator by the name of Sidney Pax. And this one goes to our educators, those who lead and those who teach. The whole purpose of education, he writes, is turning mirrors into windows. The whole purpose of education is turning mirrors into windows. And when you think about it, a mirror is that little thing that you hold before you that you see your reflection in. I am very sure all the ladies in the graduating class have checked their mirrors about 20 times before coming out here this afternoon. Am I correct? And when you get to the church, you find the bathroom and you check the hair, perhaps the makeup. You didn't? All right. But the mirror gives us a reflection of ourselves. But the mirror tends to be giving us a feeling of self-absorption. It gives us that one-dimensional view of life, ourselves. But when you look at it, a window opens up another view to you of life. Not just of yourself, but others. And it speaks to what you need to pursue in your life. You need to see windows and not mirrors. Because it is through windows you are going to establish relationships and also receive useful information that you can use to make life a better place. The world is out there, and you are being challenged to grasp opportunities. Carpe, you got it? Seize the moment. And so to do that, you can't just focus on yourself. You have to focus on what is beyond yourself. Because in doing that, you are going to learn something about yourself, learn something about your world, learn something about your community, and best of all, learn about the God who created this world. That's why Paul was so focused on helping his mentee, Timothy, to stay focused on the teaching that he had received. Your teachers have helped you, hopefully, to see that through the various disciplines that you are called to do. You are going to be confronted with a number of things that will require judgment, making healthy choices to stay focused on your path. And it takes an educated mind to be able to do that. A mind that can think, and not just think, but to also think critically. That is what is lacking so often in many of our relationships and in our society. Education does not only mean the formal education, as I said before, gained in your schools, but education is so much more. A person should never mistake knowledge for wisdom, because with knowledge you may make a living, but with wisdom you make a life. And wisdom comes from life. It comes from your experience, but best of all, it comes from God. Scripture tells us that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And that's what you want with knowledge. But again, we need to know how to handle knowledge and handle wisdom. Aristotle said it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. It takes an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. So I don't have to use violence in my relationship with you because you think differently from me. I can hear you, I can try to respect what you're saying, but I don't have to kill you or maim you. Because that's what educated persons do. They are able to process. They are able to filter what they hear and manage themselves well. So your passion, whatever it is you are passionate listening, will help you now to zero in on those things that will become your purpose. I want to commend to you the Word of God. As Paul commended to Timothy, to practice what he taught him. Do not neglect the gift that is in you, he said, which was given to you through prophecy, which means teaching. And again, we give our thanks for those who guide you through these many. Another thing we can learn from this passage is that your passion, in addition to saying that your passion is necessary for your purpose, is that your purpose requires a deep sense of God. Your passion, your purpose requires a sense of God. Psalm 119 and verse 11 is very instructive here. Because it asks the question, how can young people keep themselves pure? How can they walk in this life honorably before God? Listen to what Psalm 119 and verse 11 tells young people of the day to whom it was directed. It says, verse 9, beginning of verse 9 first. How can young people keep their way pure? By guarding it according to your word, God's word. I treasure your word in my heart that I may not sin against you. I treasure your word in my heart that I may not sin against you. Part of the problem with many people who are educated, many people who are brilliant, and many people who think they know a lot, is that they don't have a sense of God. And when life is lived without God, we become aimless and purposeless. A lot of persons chase their dream to have the biggest cars and the most fashionable clothes, the best of what life can offer through money and material wealth. But sadly, many of them also commit suicide. Many of them lost hope because they invested so much in what they can purchase, their purchase power. And because of that, when they can no longer find the means to purchase, they lose all hope. So I want to warn you as you go out, watch how you follow brand names, watch how you follow the latest styles, they come at you. Watch how you organize your life around things, because things perish. As a minister, I must say this, I get to bury many people. And there is so much unknown you can put in that little box. That is called a coffin. Nobody can take anything from his life with them to the next. And so that's why Scripture said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added to you. I want you to make God a central part of your life. I want you to honor God in your life. I want you to make sure He is the one who guides you, and not the people who are the pop stars and the people in sports who have a lot of money and fame, but that's it. They have no morals. They have no sense of standard, because this world is defined, or people more and more are getting to be defined by what they have rather than who they are on the inside. Take note. Many of those persons that we will follow because of their fame and their wealth, they themselves are unhappy. They do not understand true joy, because true joy comes from God. And so, guardians, if you haven't already done so, give your life to Jesus Christ and make him part of it, because that's what makes life. Thank you. That's what makes life purposeful. Right? That's what gives you a sense of purpose and hope in this world. So as you go, remember the charge given to you from 1 Timothy chapter 4, particularly verse 11 to 16. Pay close attention, not just attention, but pay close attention to yourself and the teaching that you receive, and continue in these things. And you will save both yourselves and others, your hearers. I want to know that when I go out in society years from now, and one of you come around to be my lawyer, how about that? Or my doctor, I can say, I am so proud of you. You are part of the 2023 graduating class. Wouldn't that be nice? Yes? Because you were faithful and you made that a purpose in life and a part of life. Finally, I want to then remind you that if you follow your good passion, which leads to purpose, your purpose will then involve a sense of God. God will lead you to a fulfilling life of service. God will lead you to a fulfilling life of service. You see, when you make God your choice, the scripture becomes for you your guiding principle. It is sure, it is time-tested, and it becomes the ballast on your ship, or the rule for your life. A life anchored in the faith of Jesus Christ is a life that knows joy beyond self. A life that embraces others gives much more happiness and fulfillment than one that is just restricted to self. Real joy is about serving, and you are going out to be servants of others. Do so with humility. There's an African word that is pronounced Ubuntu. Ubuntu. You are because I am. You are because I am. It strikes at the core of what makes us human. Humanity is a quality we owe to each other. We create each other and we need to sustain each other. That's what it's all about. There's no one in this room that exists for him or herself. We all depend upon each other. The things we wear, the things we do, everybody. Life is interrelated. And so, the sooner we understand this, that we are a community and we share relationship with each other, the better it will be for us. In fact, so important is this word that the whole operating system is named after it. Ubuntu software system, because of how software developers recognize the interdependence of the component parts of a computer system. Think about it. Each segment supporting and sustaining the other. So this afternoon, make God your choice. Live honorably. Live for each other. Live so that you can be support and guide to those who need you and those who depend upon you. Many of you are here this afternoon because parents have made significant sacrifices. Many of you are here on the fact that they gave up all in order for you to succeed. That's the principle I'm talking about. And you are being commended to go and live for somebody else, to support somebody else, to help somebody along. The little song says, if I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living will not be in vain. And so parents and teachers and school community and supporters, I want to thank you for how you have poured into them your time, your talents, your resources. And it is good, we should feel just proud that they have reached this stage. Don't stop. I know it is going to require even more sacrifice. And that is why we are charging them to recognize and respect the awesome privilege they now have of giving back to you and to society. Because hear this, education is not just about acquiring knowledge to get more money. That's a life of utility. It is about a life that is lived to serve others. And so Timothy was charged with this responsibility. And I want to close with this verse again from 1 Timothy chapter 4. Listen again. Pay close attention to yourself. Watch over your life. Watch what you think. Watch what enters your head to control you. Learn what is good and what is evil. Live close to God's word. Be like a fish that lives in salt water, but whose flesh is fresh. Because the gill of the fish and his kidney filters the water to balance it, the water inside, so that it doesn't affect it. You are going to be called to constantly filter what you hear. Know who you are. Know why you were positioned to this moment, so that your journey will end in a good way. So people will look to you and reverence you. What did Paul say to Timothy? If you follow these instructions, you will be good. And you will not just save yourself, you will save others as well. May God bless you and guide you, support and keep you on your journey. And may we live to see you in another sphere of life, another occupation, and we'll be able to look at you and say, well done, congratulations, God bless you.
Thank you very much, Dr. McFarlane. We invite now, we have a special ministry in song. Not sure if it's in song, but a special ministry from the class of 2023. Members of the class of 2023, are you ready? Yes. All right, it's time for your selection.
Thank you. Can you put your hands together again for the Morant? Very good. Very good. And Sister Yvonne James here, please. Sister James. Sister James. We are going to worship the Lord with our offering this moment. We ask the ushers, those who are in the sign, to come forward. You may proceed. Let us pray.
We invite now Shanice Scott to bring the valedictory address. While Shanice is coming, let me say to those of us who are following our printed order that there have been a few changes. We apologize for those, but I will just guide us as we go through. Shanice, please come.
For the valedictory service of 2020. To our distinguished guests on the platform, teachers, parents, fellow school leavers, good afternoon. Our auspicious journey into high school years began on a beautiful September morning. I'm sure we all had mixed emotions. Anxious was an understatement to what we felt. We were happy to finally be moving on from the 6th grade to high school, from taking our first ID picture to taking a tour impossible to get for lunch on time. Either the line was filled with upper school students or the sixth form students to their privilege, cutting, jumping, and skipping the line. Every single time. Who remembers that one time when Mr. Gallup that was introduced as a new teacher in our school? No, I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think we're making too much noise, causing him to become frustrated. As a result, we were punished. We all had to walk around quadrangle, with our hands above our heads in the scorching sun, while our fellow performers and other schoolmates enjoyed the show. This was one of the most embarrassing things that happened to me at this school. Embarrassment can be an opportunity for growth. We did grow, matured, however, our maturity did not prevent us from regressing to typical first-form behavior. Form 2 for instance. Despite being the cream of the crop, we're the masters of mischief. And yet again, it was the class that always got into the most trouble. But I'm sure that most of you can remember coming into school's class to play cards, chess, checkers, and all sorts of games, flipping bottles, making the most noise in the school, and worst of all, eating and leaving the mess in our classroom while yours say spit and span. And of course, we were the ones who suffered for it. We had to endure Miss Thompson's wrath for something most of us could no part in and listen to her favorite saying. But the good sometimes have to suffer the bad. Amen. At the end of almost every lunchtime. Second form. Who can recall the time when Dr. Shaw used to walk past the second form? Whether it was theirs or not, just to avoid the punishments that came with being caught. Oh, and ripping the ceiling fans that used to be in the classroom. Everybody prepared plans, thinking that they would fall on them as soon as the sun would be. Who remembers disappearing in the blaze? Every day, or every other day, we went to school. At least 2 of the days would go missing. Until eventually, only a few remained. Now let's see who that is. Which teacher would always say, hi, hello? They sent us home early on that day, saying that there was a great chance that we would return 2 weeks later. We were glad to see getting an early Easter break until we were not. Those 2 weeks never came. Days, weeks, months, and years. Boring online classes here and there, which no one really attended. That was where second form ended. Online. Third form came around without anybody realizing. beginning to start longing to return to school. Online was making us mad, and to be honest, we were one bunch of lazy kids. School at its first though, as we could wake up right before class started, not having to get ready for school as we normally would have if we were face-to-face. We could also take our class anywhere we went. I literally know of classmates that were overseas all while attending online classes.
For real.
There were also other students. There were students and teachers I forgot to mute their mic. Some students were caught in the act of playing games or watching movies while in class. Some even snored while sleeping, forgetting to mute their mic. At the time, these students thought that the best part about it was that they couldn't do anything. They couldn't do anything about it. Then, the time had come to choose our subjects. We thought that we didn't get enough space to choose the subjects that we wanted. It was just not enough. That's what we used to say. Later though, in the form, we will be proven very wrong. In no time, third format ended, and we were already fourth formers. We were now the newest upper school students. Around this time, the country was on lockdown, there was an early curfew, and everybody still had to stay home. We had gotten used to the boredom of online school, only most of the students continued to flunk their classes, taking the class time to mostly sleep. Some of us used to come to class, then left accumulate moments later, most times after the register was taken. The most popular excuses were, Miss, my internet didn't work. My lecture, and I was not able to attend class. Miss, my battery died. Sir, my mic isn't working. Miss, third class. Excuses, and more excuses. When exam time came around, we didn't even bother to study, knowing that the same device that was used for the exam would be the same device to answer the question. At that time, we were just students who were just doing what we needed to be. At that point, we students were just doing what needed to be done to survive. And then, in January of 2022, base school resumed. We were ecstatic to see our friends. Upon returning to school, we realized that everyone and everything had changed. A lot of people who called up, even our sharp friend, Alumni. On vacation for almost 2 years that we had to endure online school. As fourth formers, though, we didn't have a safety clock to ourselves. Some of us got classrooms in very interesting places. Before cool. Our classroom lacked the necessary infrastructure, and so when it's rained, our bonds were strengthened as we huddled together to avoid the raindrops. Had come around in a flash. School had seemingly returned to normality. We were introduced to our new acting principal, Mrs. Marsha Ford Bryan. She was always one to encourage us in her devotion, especially with our favorite saying, when they say you can make it, what do you say? When they say you can make it, what do you say? Shut up! Amen. We were all again reminded that since the exams were less than a year away from us. Now remember when I said that we went wrong when we thought the subjects weren't enough? Yes, Well, insert that thought here now. We felt overwhelmed, especially the teachers, pressuring us to handle the jobs for our MBAs. We were also a little frightened because we were constantly being reminded that we had a long way to go in syllabus and that it was impossible to finish at the pace we were moving. It was all just too stressful. As your generation would say, the pressure was getting worse. Remember when we were told by Mr. Watson that some of us would cry if we didn't start yesterday early? Well, somehow we bawled because the pressure was just too much to handle. This one was recent, so I know you all remember. One Monday afternoon, the overwork, underpaid, and the tired teacher got up and decided to assist him. We felt abandoned, but we understood. The fact that we really needed our teachers resonated with us. Boy, it was rough. True. Then came the time for assisted exams. Before every exam, most of us would gather at Idle's bench to discuss our notes. Some of us even waited until last minute to enter the examination room, just to make sure that we read everything. And after exams, we would meet back at the same place to discuss exam answers. And we would, yes, we would. And after exams, we would meet back at the same place to discuss exam answers and express our surprise at some of the questions asked. And we only had one answer for some of the questions. You're not a report that from me, because you have to answer that. The answer will not. It would be remiss of me to not mention the rock. Throughout all of this in fifth form, our mentor, guide, and year teacher, Mr. Watson, was there for us. He was through the best we could have ever asked for. And then for an exam, Mr. Watson was there. Self-doubt, Mr. Watson was there. Struggle with a teacher, Mr. Watson was there. Stress out with SBA to the point of tears, Mr. Watson was there. And even though he wasn't our year teacher for long, we still cherish his efforts, devotion to his work, and care for his students. Pick up Mr. Watson and thank you, sir. Spent at the start of the nation have immensely impacted our lives greatly, staying true to their mission statement. This institution has morphed us into well-rounded individuals. We will always be grateful and appreciate the part that the Morant High School has played in our lives. And we want to thank all our teachers for the very role they played in our lives. After all the blood, sweat, and tears we put in, now let us sit back, rest, and await the results where we will reap in abundance. Jeremiah 29, verse 11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Always remember, my fellow believers, to follow your passion and live your purpose. Congratulations and carpe diem.
All I can say is that was well done because your classmates have indicated that you are quite pleased with the presentation. Thank you. In that vein, we are going to be inviting now Mr. Bertram Anderson to extend the alumni welcome. After which we are going to be asking that those persons who are responsible for the handing out of the certificates, we are going to be preparing ourselves for that immediately following Mr. Anderson.
Master of Ceremonies, members of the platform, teachers, admin and staff, parents, well-wishers, most importantly, graduating class of 2023. Good evening or good afternoon. I am going to ask every single graduate to stand with me this afternoon. Please stand. Having listened to Shanice, I am the best alumni members you can ever meet. Everybody will tell you that I am really the proudest alumni member of the Morant High School. I live it, I see it, I eat it, everything about my meal is about celebrating the place that has made me in the person I am today. I am going to say to you, always follow or embrace positive passion. And I want you to understand that as a graduate of Morant High School, you cannot be afraid to lead a bigger than life person. Let them say you're bossy. Let them say you want too much. Let them say, "Gonna be like the only school in St. Thomas." Because guess what? We are carpet men. We come here bright and we leave here bright. Agreed? Yes. I know some of you are thinking about what next month is going to look like. When those grades hit, and I'm sure that all of you would have done exceptionally well in the CSEC exams. So just put your hands together and clap yourselves for having completed 5 years at Morant. I want all of you to look my way, and you are going to repeat after me by saying the alumni promise of 2023. I'm going to say I, and then you're going to repeat, and then say your name, and then you take it from your promise. So I say your name, promise. Alright, let's do this again. I promise to engage and create sustainable connections.
I promise to engage and sustain.
Let's do this again. I promise to engage and create sustainable connections.
I promise to engage and create sustainable connections.
In the Morant High School community.
In the Morant High School community.
Locally and around the globe.
Locally and around the globe.
In order to facilitate the continued growth and development of our beloved institution, each other, and the society. I promise to follow a passion for life. A passion for success. A passion for excellence. Carpet? Yeah. Carpet? Yeah. Welcome to the alumni of the Morant High School. I want all of you to understand that you have now entered a real great institution, and that is the institution of the Alumni Association. Put your hands together and congratulations, you have done it.
There are a few changes as far as the names are concerned, so just please listen. We are going now to the presentation of the school leaving certificates, and we are at 5M and 5O, Miss J. Grant and Miss S. Norman. And we invite you both.
All protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, men, graduates, a good afternoon.
Please just allow me, Mrs. Maxwell, or PTA President Mr. A. Watson, you will be the presenters. This is the announcer, and you are the presenters. So I invite the presenters to come forward too. Mrs. Maxwell, Mr. A. Watson, and Ms. William. Listening. Giovanni May. Jane Messi. Roger Bowood. Kevin Brown. Matthew Brown. Oscar Brown. Shelly McMahon. Shakira Fuller.
These are the students of Form 5R
These are students of Form 5R. Shanaji Blake.
Good afternoon, everyone. I will begin with the names of the females from 5N. They are Shashi Alexander, Kendra Bowen, Nicholas Chambers, Susanna Davis, Rita Douglas, Davia Forbes, Talia Bright, Tashay Johnson, Anisha McQueen, Chardonnay Morgan, Alicia Nugent, Ronnie Panther, Esther Ricketts, Verona Robertson, Zoe Rowe, Tara Virgo, Chanel Watson, Michelle Wall, Lenoya Williams, Emily Shanice Williams. We will now move on to the males. Shawan Aker, Sanjay Roderick, Mekolen Berger, Lamar Easy, Garrett Forbes, Raglan Geddes, Ashani Johnson, Jaheem Main, Najir Nelson, Romaine Roberts, Jamal Smith, and finally, Hilltown Williams. I will now invite Mr. Sanjay Roderick, who will
These are students for 5T. Tevon Alexander. Tevon Easy. Natalia Bedford. Clara Buckley. Alina Parker.
You are shining your brightest because you are online. You are being seen by others around the globe. And you are being seen by persons who are physically here with us. I'm going to be inviting our acting principal, Mrs. Marsha Gordon, to come. Please remember and take note that the students could not have achieved without the hard-working team effort of the non-academic as well as the academic staff, led by our vice principals, Mrs. Beverly McDermott, and also Ms. Alicia King, along with the heads of the various departments and all the members of the teaching staff. So we want to say thank you, not only to the academic staff, but to those who work hard in the canteen, the ancillary workers, and the administrative staff. Our acting principal, Mrs. Marsha Gordon.
we always remember to follow our passion and call for the end.
Thank you for all the support you have given me over appreciation, and love for all the hard work that we have been doing in high school.
But we give God thanks for the strength of both the academic and the non-academic staff. And we give God thanks for the leadership of these three women, our acting principal, Mrs. Martha Ford-Bryan, Mrs. Beverly McDermott, and Miss Alicia King. Thank you so much as you led along with the heads of departments and all the other yearbook supervisors. Thank you. And now, they say that all good things must come to an end. But we are going to be there is someone who is totally capable of saying they can do more than any of us ever can. And that's Miss Gordon. We're going to be inviting you now, my dear, to come and extend the vote of power.
Renowned guests, teachers, parents, fellow school leaders, a pleasant good afternoon to you all. Indeed, it is a great honor to be called upon to present the vote of thanks for the memorable valedictory service of the class of 2023. Our first and foremost thanks go to the Almighty God, who blessed the stage, making the ceremony a resounding success. We would especially like to express our gratitude to the following persons and committees whose efforts made this event possible. To our Master of Ceremony, the Reverend Dr. Christine Gulden Benbusher, we truly appreciate for your efficiently moderated our program. To our guest preacher, Reverend Dr. Wade Gordon Farley, we express thankfulness for your word of encouragement, charged to enlighten us with wisdom and grace, reminding us that our passion is necessary for our purpose in life, as well as cautioning us to be mindful where our passion takes us. To the Board of Management, thank you for granting us this opportunity to commemorate for 5 years of high school in such a notable manner. To our specially invited guests on the platform, your support is greatly appreciated. To our acting principal, Mrs. Marsha Ford-Bryan, Vice Principal, Mrs. Beverly McDermott and Ms. Alicia King, Mr. Davis, our Choir Director, the Planning Committee, Mr. Audrey and his team, our your teachers, Ms. Chamber and Mr. Watson, our short teachers, Ms. Grant, Ms. Norman, Ms. Beck, Mrs. McHyman, Mr. Okai, and Mr. Scott, as well as other members, academic and non-academic staff. We We extend gratitude also to the Methodist Church for its investment in our spiritual well-being. To our parents, guardians, well-wishers, friends, and family, thank you for standing by us in trying times and for rejoicing with us in times of victory. We are grateful for all that you do to indicate your support and commitment to our success. Leaving school is like leaving the nest and soaring into the sky. Now it's our time to spread our wings and rise to higher heights. To my fellow school leaders, let us be thankful for each other's success. Let us celebrate our triumph after all the hardships. Let us continue to rise with all life challenges and live the true spirit of our school's motto by seizing all coming opportunities granted to us. Thank you for 5 memorable years.
Principal, Mrs. Marsha Ford Ryan.
Mrs. Ford Ryan, on behalf of the entire Morant High School, we want to especially recognize you as one of those strong black women that you spoke about earlier. Someone with great strength, somebody who is a no-nonsense type of person, and somebody who really has the school's interest at heart. You have done well, and you must be celebrated. The Board of Management and speaking and also you are a gem at Morant High School. You are a beauty, and I want to start to sing, but I start to get nervous. A little nervous was, but we want to sing, and we want to present you with from the Alumni. But they will not see what that gift is because it's special. But in the interlude, I give you a powerful year.
4 bridal. Thank you so much. And thank you, Ms. Gordon, for the vote of thanks that you so ably moved. We're going to know. I'm going to invite us to stand. We're going to have the benediction, the choral blessing, and then we will have the reception by the graduates, platform party and the graduates. Oh, okay. I'm seeing I'm sorry. I'm totally singing the national anthem and then we will go with the reception afterwards. Please receive the benediction. May the memories of grace share this hour be a delight and inspiration to us. May the Most High God increase charity in us. May the sun of heaven shine through us. May the waves of love move us to compassion and service. May we go forth with God of seeing in our eyes, God touching our hands, God carrying through our generosity. The choral blessing. All right, can we say, the Lord bless you and keep you together, share it with someone else. The Lord bless you and keep you, may His face shine upon you, gracious to you. The Lord turn His face over you and give you peace. Amen. 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 The national anthem. Students of Morant. They are going to be using the song. Alright, graduates, get ready. We are soldiers in the army. The words are printed for you, alright?
Hi guys!